Emerging agitations in North or shattered to stop Tinubu in 2027. Shettima alarms. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to the headlines we brought to you today. As our headline for today says, Emerging agitations in the North or shattered to stop Tinubu in 2027. Shettima alarms. From Sola Ojo, Kaduna's president of the Arewa Group Consultative Forum (AYCF), Yerima Shettima, on Monday, alarmed that the emerging agitations from the north part of the country are being orchestrated to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as his vice and his vice Ibrahim Karim Shettima from seeking re-election in 2027. To Shettima, the emerging agitations could be traced to a desperate section of the northern political elite who are allegedly plotting to prevent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from seeking re-election in 2027. By the way of setting unrealistic and unaccountable standards for the Tinubu administration to discredit the government and swaying public opinion against Tinubu. Shettima in a statement alarmed that the campaign of ratification and destabilization were part of a broader strategy to weaken President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's support based in the north, with Minister of State Defense Bello Mohammed Metawal as primary targets. The AYCF views these actions as desperate attempts by power seekers to halt to the administration's progress and reverse its anti-corruption efforts. Matawari, a staunch supporter of the Tinubu administration, has been subjected to relentless attack and smear campaign in a bid of undermine President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's alliance in the north. The AYCF views these actions as a calculated attempt to dismantle the president's support network and thwart the chance of securing a second term in his office, he said. Well, describing the effort of the anti-Tinubu forces as too early, Shettima warns against what he called deliberate propagation to false narrative and use of offshore groups such as a certain Arewa Youth Forum and many more to come to undermine the president's allies and tarnish the reputation in the face of the unfolding events. The AYCF calls on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his team to remain vigilant and resolute to their commitment to the nation's progress. Then, we urge the president to be wary of the propaganda campaigns being orchestrated against his administration as he stay focused in delivering his promise to Nigeria. People who is imperative to the government to stay focused on its goals, remain resilient in the face of these challenges, and works towards ensuring a stable, prosperous future in Nigeria. The administration must anticipate and counteract this move in order to safeguard the progress and development of the nation. As a group dedicated to the advancement of our beloved country Nigeria, the AYCF finds it ridiculous for any group to assess and judge an administration that is barely 1 year old against a set of incredible expectations. Against fair standards of the judgment from the government political opponent against development and circumstance that no one knew the nation would confront, and even against the failures and abuses the nation is having to pay for them the previous administration, Shettima observed. And that is all we have under this headline, which says emerging agitations in the north or orchestrated to stop Tinubu in the 2027. Shettima alarms. Well, according to what this headline is trying to tell us, that there are emerging agitations trying to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from being re-elected for the 2027 presidential election. And this was all said by his vice president, Karim Shettima, who said all this to warn the president and warn the federal government, who are also working with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that are these agitations are coming up against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that they won't allow him to run for president in the 2027 presidential election. And these people are from the north, saying that from Sola Ojo, Cardinal President of the Arewa Group Consultative Forum (AYCF), Shettima, on Monday alarmed that the emerging agitations from the northern part of the country are being orchestrated to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his vice Ibrahim Karim Shettima from seeking re-election in 2027. To Shettima, the emerging agitations could be traced to a desperate section of the northern political elite who were allegedly plotting to prevent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from seeking re-election in 2027. They are they are intentionally trying to stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from seeking re-election in 2027 by the way of setting unrealistic and unattainable standard for the Tinubu administration. Well, to discredit the government, and their plan is to discredit the government and swaying public opinion against Tinubu's. Shettima, in a statement, alarmed that the campaign of ratification and destabilization were part of a border. This was all said by this Shettima of this man named Shettima of the leader of the AYCF. Yeah, that's Yerima Shettima. He said all this on Monday, alarming that this emerging agitation is coming up from the north, trying to warn President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his vice Karim Shettima. What do you guys think? I want you all to drop your comment in the comment section concerning this. Then tap the and don't forget to leave a like on the video, and also tap the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel, so as the notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video concerning this, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Thank you once again for tuning in and listening to all the news we have brought for you this morning. Thank you once again, and have a blessed day ahead.